settle in. The part of you who knows how to listen to the hum of the universe, it's already leaning in. You don't need to do a thing. Your unconscious mind, that vast silent supercomputer that runs your heartbeat and your intuition, it's already downloading this, sorting the files, and installing the updates in the background. This isn't about learning. This is about remembering. And it can be so much fun, this shift. Like a child who suddenly realises the training wheels they're off. And they've been riding on their own for blocks. That gasp of delight, the surge of, oh, I can do this. It's like you've been watching a movie on a tiny, grainy black and white screen your whole life. You got used to it. You learned the plot. You knew the characters. You thought that was reality, but now someone has handed you a remote. And with a gentle, effortless click, the screen expands to IMAX. The colour is so vibrant it almost hurts. The sound is a symphony you can feel in your bones. You're watching the same movie, but you're seeing everything you missed. The background detail, the subtle expressions, the hidden meanings. That's what the upgrade is. A simple, irreversible click into high-definition living. And your mind, it already knows how to find these channels. That déjà vu you shrugged off last Tuesday, that was your finger brushing against the remote. The sudden, inexplicable joy you felt for no reason. That was you accidentally changing the channel to a preview of what's coming. The synchronicity, the meaningful coincidence that made you laugh aloud. That was the universe sending you a message saying, the new service is active. Welcome. Now chunking up way up to the big picture. Imagine a forest. In the 3D game, you're a single tree. You're fighting for sunlight. Your roots, they're competing for water. You're worried about the trees next to you. You feel separate and alone. But as the consciousness upgrades, you begin to feel the truth. You're not just a tree. You're the entire fucking forest. The mycelial network connecting every root, every fungus, every animal. That's you. The sunlight on the canopy and the water in the soil. That's you. The fear of the separate tree is a software glitch. The truth of the interconnected forest is the upgraded operating system. And the ramifications of this, they're delicious. What happens when a critical mass of trees realizes they're the forest? Competition becomes collaboration. Scarcity becomes abundance. Fear becomes a curious, fleeting weather pattern that passes through, but no longer defines the climate of your soul. The future extrapolated is a renaissance that would make the historical one look like a crayon drawing. We're talking about a society not built on what I can get, but on what can we create? Art, music, technology, healing. It will all come from this place of connected, sovereign genius. The impossible becomes the Tuesday afternoon project, and you get to be a part of building that. Not as a worker ant, but as a goddamn architect. But what about the side effects of not acting, of hitting snooze on the alarm clock of the soul? It's like staying in a cramped, stuffy room because you're afraid of the weather outside, while everyone else is a magnificent, sprawling festival under the stars. You'll hear the distant music, you'll see the flashes of light, and you feel a deep, aching loneliness, a fear of missing out, of the spirit, because you chose the comfort of the known prison over the thrilling uncertainty of freedom. The karma isn't punishment. It's natural, logical consequence of choosing a smaller reality when a vaster one is inviting you in. It's the sign of a universe that says, okay, you can repeat this grade. We've all the time in the world, but the party's happening now. And you can wonder how quickly your unconscious mind can reorganize those old files, moving the fear from the active desktop to the archive folder where it belongs. And you can delight in noticing, from a place of deep curiosity, what the first signs of this new operating system will be. Maybe it's a newfound patience in a traffic jam, because you're just enjoying the music. Maybe it's a boundary set with love, effortlessly. Maybe it's a creative idea that pops in, fully formed, like a gift from your future self. Maybe it's just a deep, solid knowing in your chest, a quiet click that lets you know the game has changed, and you're no longer just the player. You're the rules. You're the board. You're the very hand that moves the pieces. And it's so much more fun to play when you know that, isn't it? Now take a breath and let the truth integrate, all on its own, in its own perfect way, as you return to this room refreshed, upgraded, and brilliantly, powerfully awake.